OTE documentary, man. The first episode. Stop Mikey Williams. Oh man, OTE versus Mikey Williams. This is gonna be a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
Was you there? Was you there for that?
I was not there.
I was. I wasn't saying it like that.
That's a weird flex, bro. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, they got their own documentary. That's tough.
But I remember like how it felt in there. Like
how was that? How was the energy? I remember those guys like that.
Energy was crazy.
I'm already knowing, bro.
I think Mikey finger was hurting or something like that.
How much he dropped? How much did Mikey drop that?
I can't remember, bro. I can't remember.
Ain't OTE win though? Ain't we win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
And I didn't read it crazy though.
Bro, the production, the video was crazy itself. See?
Quavo in the bill.
Talk to me. Don't after.
Hey, I remember them dudes with the green
masks. They the little babies and stuff.
That is hard.
Oh snap! Here we go.
Now the editing off the rip is just
it's tough, yeah.
I like it, George.
We got opening games this week, but we still don't know our teams yet.
Yeah.
The draft is about taking all of our players, trying to break them up in equal teams. It's gonna be an exciting time when we find out what players are on each team.
So guys, we finally got a chance to start with our team selection today. One of the things that's important.
I always wonder how they chose the teams, like
yeah, how they put
the 3 teams.
Yeah.
Is this a draft? They watching the draft.
It's basically a draft. Basically a draft to see what team they're gonna be on. I'll be tight. You know, if you had like a close friend and he ended up going to the other team, I'll be tight. I'll be like, damn, but yeah, but me, it's like a teacher separating you and your close friend.
I love scoring, so I'm going with the youngest member of our team,
Jalen Lewis.
He scores like we breathe.
I thought I was about to sneeze and I didn't. OTE, it was just a great opportunity. I was looking at a lot of prep schools and stuff, but I've always wanted to change the game, be a pioneer in something.
So Tim, you choose Pod F. Tell me who your pick is.
I'm gonna pick Amen Thompson.
Okay. Yeah, that boy's a beast right there. He's a beast.
Him and his brother.
Yep.
It's really not about the money. I just want to be the best player I can be.
Speaking of the Thompsons, Klay Thompson just got back. Yeah.
My dog right there.
I'm taking John Montero.
Okay. Okay.
He brings a lot.
These all good picks right here.
I mean, they ain't no really bad picks.
Yeah.
You really think about it.
Saying John is gonna be the lottery pick.
Coach Lato, you get delivered a gift in Bryce Griggs.
Are you ready?
How far y'all?
Bryce so funny though, bro.
He running 5 minutes late.
His delivering of the basketball on time and on target.
He like Bryce like a slow but smooth like type of play style.
Yeah.
Like smooth as fast though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got another pod.
Kind of unpredictable, like you know.
We're gonna go with Devontae Cobbs.
He I like his energy.
OTE, yeah, we getting paid for basketball, but this is just way bigger than basketball. The ball gonna stop bouncing one day.
That's tough.
We have Pod G. What's a good fit for your team?
Hold on, go back.
Want TJ Clark on the squad.
Yes, sir. Man, that's all, man.
Defensive end. They're calling him mini
TJ
Pat
Clark,
Bev.
yes sir.
This is energy pod.
Hey, the Beauty Twins.
My pick in Pod D will be Dominic Barlow. Reminds me a little bit of Kyle Kuzma.
It ain't really no like bad picks.
Nah.
Cause I done watched all of them like go off. So
How would you feel if you the last pick though?
I wouldn't be mad if all of them teams. I wouldn't be mad at being the last pick.
Yeah, I ain't no last pick.
I mean, I would go off in game to show everybody.
To show I'm not last pick.
They'll be able to know who their teammates and see their disadvantages and their advantages and try to make a complete team and a complete culture.
Yeah. OTE.
It's crazy
yes,
though.
sir.
It's crazy.
My team's about to beat every team.
It's gonna be boring because I know his every move. I'm very confident he's not gonna score on me.
Now I gotta take.
I know they be arguing and stuff doing practice.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
They're sleeping on us right now. We're gonna wake them up.
Nah, like
2 days before opening weekend.
It's like a Netflix series.
Yeah, it's gonna be like reality TV show vibes.
Coach O's gonna find some way to get it out of you.
Get it out! Get it out! Let's go! Tyler! Are you running? Pat! Is he running? You gotta lay up!
I feel like he'd be on me hard.
Get your ass to the baseline, run! Hey, what are you doing?
Now this is fire though.
Good, JCI, good.
He really loves the game of basketball. It means something deeper to him than a lot of people think about the game. He's a national champion in NCAA basketball. He also played over a decade in the league.
That's tough.
That whole arena is just fire too. The practice facility and all.
Shake your head if you don't understand what I'm saying. Let's go, Bucks, Bucks, Bucks. Every time. Let's go, Outlet, Outlet. Let's go.
You ever play basketball?
Yeah. Outlet. Yeah. I play basketball. What? Right? What? What's the question that you have to ask?
Hey.
What was gonna be the following question to that?
Nah, cause like when y'all be running. I ain't never played basketball, but I just heard about it.
Yeah. Coach never made me run. Cause he know I was like that, but he made everybody else run.
That's cap.
Nah, that's facts.
Y'all need to own this moment. This moment is gone now. I want y'all to learn from this. But
Damn.
y'all gotta own the moment. Y'all didn't own this moment. Do y'all love the game or y'all love the show?
Damn.
I think our guys are just ready to compete against outside competition instead of just competing in practice. So I think they're going to be very excited.
I know Mikey's a good player. We can't rest against him. He just waiting for you to rest a little bit. Just don't want him to be back dancing back. And
People like to see him play or whatever.
Man, so much pressure on Mikey, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm really fresh me.
Oh shoot. Yeah,
I like that.
talk that right there.
I've been seeing Mikey in the gym, in the lab though, like recently, like
Yeah, he's tough.
like within the last week, like 2 weeks, I've been seeing him like working on, bruh. It's like he done got better. Like it's like no cap. It's like he done got better. Like it's like he expanding his bag of moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tough.
To get to scope. So like I've been seeing him. He been putting in work.
I'm Bryson Warren, point guard. You know, I've always liked to work hard. You know, back in Arkansas, before I came here, getting up every morning, 5:30, the work always gonna show. So that's what I live by.
OTE, man, it's definitely a risk.
You know what I always thought? Like basketball players, right?
Yeah.
How do they be missing so many like shots? Cause they live, breathe, and sleep basketball. So they be in the gym all day playing basketball, like basically all day.
You saying like how they miss shots during like practice?
No, like doing the game. Like if I've been doing something for 10 years, then like I know everybody have bad games, but like it be, and I know they playing good defense, of course.
Okay.
But like they be missing a lot of shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I be saying like, how do you?
But in the moment though, you're not playing like because like you're not playing against people that you like are seeing on a daily basis. Though.
Yeah, of course, defense and things of that nature. I'm just saying like you know what I'm saying. I ain't never played on this high of a stage, so I don't really know what it's like.
Yeah.
So it's probably pressure, mindset, like mentally, probably a whole bunch that go into it that we don't know about.
My mindset to somebody when I'm in a game is just like rage.
You about to turn this up, dog. You about to turn this up.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, let's turn up on these stands.
Yeah.
Let's turn up.
Talk to me.
I like the rage.
Yup.
Yeah.
Is it a dunk? Is it a dunk? Oh, no.
Here we go.
Right.
James Gord.
Hey, and I remember seeing this. I was here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was up there.
Yeah.
I was up there.
Oh my God.
Duarte, there you go right there. Hey, that ball was going crazy. This might be the 30-point game right there. He had like 30, I think.
I'm a light number 6 alive.
Hey.
Oh, that was
me.
Yeah, that was you. Yeah.
They're my dog, bro. You know what I'm saying?
86-71, tough. Nice 15-point blowout.
Today the big day. About to go out here.
No TE versus. I remember that game too.
Get it. I'm trying to eat. We the underdogs. We just.
Man, I miss all of this.
Yup, hey, open the weekend, boy.
Talk about an intro, bro.
Eventually, we was down to like 5 players.
Oh.
But we pulled out.
Bro, these clips look like NBA clips.
It's a wrap. And we're live. Vertical Academy, first team elite.
Uh-oh. But this is buzzing.
Here we go, guys. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in.
Uh-oh.
Live versus the ball. I should have just put Mikey up there. Because most of the time, he's going to have the ball.
On the board and stuff, it was all about Mikey.
Disrespect, though.
Sorry, you starting with Mikey. All right? It's just not a SAR sticking Mikey. It's all 5 of us sticking.
He's going to take as many shots as he can. It's our job to make him take bad shots.
There's 2 things you got to do. All right? You got to sacrifice and you got to be disciplined. All right? So, guys, let's sacrifice for each other.
2 Chainz in the building. I remember he was shooting around.
Each other. And let's be disciplined as hell on the offensive end and most importantly on the defensive end.
Yeah.
We're all just anxious.
Look at that, bro.
This is what the fans wanted to see. I'm bringing it to you.
Oh, Vertical Academy had another dude on their team who going crazy right now. What's
look at too.
He's just not in it.
This shows you again with Davis and Agent.
I had to get my.
What's his name? What's the other player on Mikey on Vertical Academy team? He was going crazy though, man. I forgot his name.
You might see him.
We really focused on stopping Mikey, and we were doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
The other 4 guys started getting buckets.
Yup. I remember, bruh. That dude's a shooter, bruh.
Dude, he kind of gave us a little bit of work.
Yup, him right there, shooting for me. Everywhere.
We just scored, we like, hey, why the game's so close?
You kind of little too.
Yep.
Right from there.
That's team ball though. That's team basketball. Like when you playing to stop one person, you still gotta stop the other folks. So.
Rebound by Bryce Briggs. Fast break. Oh my.
Yeah.
Bruh, this is a real.
Damn.
2 points against a hella good team.
I don't want y'all to be embarrassed. I want y'all to.
This fire.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This is like a Netflix here. Lay.
Team Elite gonna be taking all the dubs.
Hey, look though. You see how? You remember at halftime it was a big lead, like 15 points. Now they close.
Oh.
Hey guys, we gotta get back on defense. Let's get tough. Come on, Jalen.
Jalen, look up.
And just like that, it is a 3-point game.
They getting everything.
You get Davis.
This is a 3-point game.
It was getting too close near the end. We were just going tit for tat, bucket on one end, bucket on the other.
Oh my goodness, what a move by Bryce Briggs.
Yep, Bryce was going off there.
Yeah, I heard about Bryce.
I want to lose on opening night.
Are we gonna get our first overtime at the overtime reader?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Where your pride at? Where your pride at? We taking bullshit shots. We not getting back in transition. Go.
Running. You gotta take that.
You see they trying to get to Mikey?
Yep.
For this moment.
Go, Bryce. Go, Bryce.
He hit a big shot.
Go, time out.
We call a quick timeout with like, I don't know, 12 seconds left.
Hey, Mikey Williams. He's gonna be in a screen and roll. Hey, we gotta be up on that.
Now look at all that. That's real right there.
Right, they're letting them run the clock.
They let him run the clock.
Mikey just dribbling with that.
Oh!
They're not calling
They did not call a foul.
The clock is winding down.
I'm really surprised by that play.
Time out. Here we go. Come on, let's go.
Dang. A lot lot of players got frustrated.
84, 81.
And I just told them, we're gonna be all right.
Hassan, you got the ball out.
Matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, I think.
Wait, how much time is on the clock?
I think Bryce hit 2
big shots.
Ball in. And here we go, Bryce. 10 seconds left.
Oh, 10?
I think that's a perfect matchup you want right there.
Down, you're dribbling. Like, come on, do something.
I like scared. I would be too. This is scary.
That stopped me from hitting the shot.
Oh, Mikey?
I'm gonna get you back.
And I just see it soar, and it drops. And I'm like, oh shit.
Nah. Nah, that's different. Nah, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough.
I remember that. Well, I'm telling you, the atmosphere was crazy.
Nah, that's tough.
Go ahead, tell us about the overtime rules.
4 points win.
Nah, that was crazy, bro. I told you he hit 2. I remember that, bro. He hit 2 of them things, bro.
He must be the first person to score 4 points.
Nah, that was tough right there. Still overtime, though.
Yep.
Hey, we driving. You space out. We got the dive. We got shooters everywhere.
Bryce with the ball, calling for the screen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My mental focus was definitely just like,
whoever scores first 4, right?
Hey, yo, Bucks.
we're gonna get it.
Opening weekend at OTE.
Everybody stand up. Look at this.
I'm in the corner, Bryce drives.
Yeah.
See, I'm open, he throw it to me.
Yeah.
You know, the work always gonna show, so.
He said that.
That work always gonna show. Oh, that was fire. I like how they compared it right there.
He just did that. You already knew what
I'm not serious.
that was a great game, though, boy.
Great game.
Whatever that game was, we came out terrible, but pulled it off.
Couldn't ask for a better opening OTE.
Couldn't ask for a better opening OTE weekend. I'm telling you.
That took togetherness. That took, self-fortitude, team fortitude to stick together.
And that was the first weekend too, so they're only gonna get better, like the chemistry and stuff.
When we get another 19-point lead, we finish the game.
It didn't have to get to that point.
The coach is happy.
Yeah. Hey, cause it was close.
No, he was happy as well.
They went undefeated though. That opening weekend, they were undefeated. All OT overtime teams.
You know what he said?
That was been hot, boy.
Oh wow, 2 Chainz is here. All 3 teams got the win. It was a successful night with OTE.
I ran out of ideas.
Very successful night. Hey man, that's a wrap for episode 1, man. It was hard. What you think?
Yeah, that was tough.
That was fine. It felt like a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Man, let's go ahead and get into episode 2. You ready?
Yeah. All right, OTE documentary episode 2. This is when they went to North Carolina. You feel what I'm saying? I personally seen this game, and I'm ready to see how the documentary.
You seen it?
Yeah. No, I wasn't there in person.
I know.
Yeah. But
in the world.
I have to get my revenge.
Yeah.
Coach O's gonna find some way to get it out of you.
Where your pride at? We taking bullshit.
Where your pride at? I know what I'm saying.
Where your pride at?
Rest against him. He just waiting for you to rest a little bit.
Couldn't ask for a better opening weekend.
Trying to give me a heart attack on the first game?
Heart attack on the first game.
Them jerseys hard. I like the gray ones.
Is that what we recorded the cipher?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they recorded stuff here. A whole bunch of Gatorades.
We just played games here in Atlanta.
Coach Bus on the road. Let me see how they are on the road.
6 more games.
See, this is interesting because like you wouldn't be able to know how they are like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
This you can see how they are on the road.
back to another night of fantastic action.
Looking forward to seeing Matt Bewley.
No.
Bryce is official, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Big time for OTE.
Y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Team OTE is gonna hold it.
Like I know it's probably like weird, like playing in your arena, which is like state of the art, like NBA arena. Then you go to somebody else's school and it's just
like
regular gym.
yeah. Nah, he gone.
We gone.
First games, we started cramping a lot. A lot of people was dehydrated.
Hydrate. Sleep.
Hydrate.
Get to bed. Get a good night's sleep. Make sure you get your rooms dark. Turn the TV off, no electronics. Make sure the room's nice and cool as well.
We wanted them to be sharp mentally because we knew what we was gonna face.
Can you sleep when it's cold?
I like it. I like when my pillows is cold. Like my pillows and my bed covers is cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I cool. But usually, I like it to be room temperature.
Get everything rolling.
I'm weird. Like I go cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot.
I like cold.
Like freezing cold?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're weird.
So.
Let me see what that breakfast looking like. What they got?
I see some bacon.
Cause I was on AAU. I used to take waffles. They used to give me waffles and stuff.
So you got bacon.
That's what it's called, right? AAU.
AAU?
Yeah.
AAU?
That what it's called? AAU?
Bro, AAU is crazy, bro. I never played basketball, but I know it's not called AAU.
I'm surprised you didn't play basketball, bro. Why you ain't do that?
I was lazy, bro. I just didn't want. I know hooper, bro. AAU.
Damn,
was crazy.
why you ain't play basketball, bro? That's messed up.
I wouldn't have been a YouTuber then.
How you know that?
Oh.
Hey, bro. You play football?
I mean, you played AAU.
Yo.
What the?
What that food looking like? Let me see that food. Damn.
Imagine getting like the world, like the best like food and like stretches and things of that nature.
You walked in there as a regular high school gym. We're very fortunate to.
Oh, it's probably like countryside.
Yep.
Oh, you just said that.
At the end of the day was to go in there, get out, win games.
I like
where I was going. Everybody's actually against OTE. I love people doubting us.
Play freaking hard. Play basketball the right freaking way. Every freaking play.
Yeah, take that win and go home.
Wait.
Come on, this is about you. You didn't come here to just play AAU basketball. You came to be pro.
AAU, yeah.
Pick up, please. Oh, please. Nobody ain't gonna stop you.
We just going through a little adversity.
Going through a little adversity, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, he balled it. He balled it. Yo, that was 1 point.
So we're gonna celebrate because we won. Tomorrow's another day.
We're undefeated right now, but there's a lot of areas we need to grow in.
Facts.
I like that. I like how you said that.
Combine is a very great team. Top 5 in the country.
Damn. These the green mask people over here, right?
It's not personal. Everybody got it? Let's play together as one. Let's play together as one.
As the student section, but I feel like Combine probably, they student section is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, look at these, bro.
Section full of students. There's another section full of students with green masks on.
That's hard though. If that's your team.
Yeah.
It's like they had no purpose in doing that.
He don't care what he says.
work I've been putting in has been crazy.
Supposed to be Jay Gordon.
Just want people to know who I am.
I'm about to turn up, I swear to God.
My mom, she's very important to my basketball career. It's one of the people I play for. I want to have a legacy. They was talking a lot of trash.
Yeah.
That's hard, though.
I don't know what to tell you.
Now what? I came to do. Come on, so all you. Watch this.
They got him mic'd up. Damn, his nigga serious.
He's hungry, he's a dog. He always turn like that's just him. He wake up early in the morning and turn. But one thing you're gonna get out of him is interview.
Come on, man.
I like that. You turn up in front of your mama. Oh. Hey, my mama watching. Straight business. My mama watching, man. No way.
I told you about your emotions. No. Play with emotions.
Get out of here. Come here. Bang.
At first I was a little slow, but as the game got going, I turned up. I don't have no celebrations, I just yell.
Hey, so I'll do back up.
I hate them.
I hate them. Bro, look at these guys, bro.
You know, the fans got, you got to make sure you stay in the center.
How we gonna win this thing is elbows, boxes. We have to finish the game with defensive rebounds.
Yep. Just get the ball.
John, it's cold in the backcourt. I don't think nobody can stop us.
Yeah, hey.
The crowd was a little bit crazy. I get mad at first because they was talking like real. I just made sure they were quiet for the rest of the game.
Make sure they quiet for the rest of the game. It'll probably be crazy though. The atmosphere was probably crazy because the student section and the crowd.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When either one of us get going, the other would get going too.
I love your emotion now. Stay with it.
There's no way you can stop both of us.
If I blow a stack, then I know they coming back.
Play his ass. Don't make him out here and get a goddamn contract and you don't get nothing. Come on, play him.
Yeah. Get that.
Oh my,
He dunked, bro, it's dunk after dunk.
I just don't like that.
I see you dunk a couple times.
Yeah.
For sure.
The other team wasn't laying down though. They weren't going for it.
I showed them what was up.
Oh my, behind the back.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure you know about me.
Yes, sir. Walk in your trap and take over your...
It was just great to see our guys compete in that environment and to still come out with the win and do it together.
I'm so proud of you dudes, man. So proud of y'all. Man, stay locked in. You just gotta stay hungry.
You just gotta stay humble.
Gotta be a good feeling though.
Heck yeah.
Great games. That first night, we was really concentrating on the guy's body.
At the end of the day, we have to always recover. Recovery is like the number one thing to get back on the court and just do it over again.
Just say if we didn't do recovery, we'll at least have about 5 players out not playing right now.
I want to focus our attention right now for 10, 15 minutes.
But it's state of the art, bro.
Yeah.
In the game to try to improve.
We played Combine. They made a post talking about OTE gonna take their first L.
This ain't no friendly match. It's a business, man. It's a business trip. They said my man's had the worst team. Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
He just woke up. You can tell he just woke up.
Mask. And our first team beat them that first night. And I was like, you know what? We got to get a baby. We gotta get a baby because all those players that are on the other team are babies.
The combine, they kept saying Big Pat. All I kept hearing was his name, Big Pat, Big Pat. He's so big. He does one move, go over the shoulder.
Yeah.
They kept saying it's unguardable.
We gonna see.
We'll see about that.
He was going crazy though.
Every other team were 5-0. A lot of pressure on us because if we lose, then that means we're 5-1.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I feel like a lot of people doubt me.
Dominic Barlow.
I'm gonna go with Ryan. Like I said, I might not be the most skillful in the room. I might not be the best, but I think
I rock with the Bewley twins hard though.
He really got a baby.
Young boys, you know we funny.
Big Pat right there.
You get to show yourself, show who you really are.
You know, we was on schedule to leave every hour, every team, but it was like, heck no. We're gonna stay in support.
We had a game plan, but it was just, the game plan didn't go as planned.
It's Big Pat right there.
Big Pat.
Look at me if you shoot the right hand layup. I don't know if he can shoot a right hand layup.
Big Pat, man, he way tougher than that.
How tall is he? That boy looks tall.
He's killing us right now, so we gotta figure it out. Can't figure it out in the middle of the game.
I know the student section was turned.
Damn.
The whole student section just talking stuff the whole time. I'm just like, yo, what is y'all on with us?
That would have been a fire picture if you did something like that.
Yeah.
Pressure really hits. You know when that pressure comes, if you gonna fold or not. We gonna stay together.
He on the court. Wow. They got Jason Madison.
Anytime you're on the road, you face opposition, it's you against all of them.
When you get there, go up. You're doing too much right now.
Like, arguing is how we gonna lose, bro. We ain't got no point to be arguing. We ain't down by that much, bro. We ain't down by that much. We just need one more push, bro. Everybody gotta get one more push.
This is not no time to get personal right now. Everything we're doing is productive.
Hey, it's 0-0 now. Whole new quarter.
I like that right there.
We was tired of them, those fans talking, so you know, our security had to keep us back. It was like, heck no. We're gonna turn up how they turning up.
Bring your all right now, your all, your heart, let's go.
Hey, together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Man, we burning up the ship, so we're not going back home without a win. There's no turning back, there's no retreat.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Big Pat.
Talk to me. Get out of there.
Matt never got discouraged. Like I'm saying, you can tell he's really locked in. Like he don't let nothing fade him.
I just love his game, and he definitely has my respect.
Came out that second half.
Come out in the half, just firing. We also had our OTE family.
Yup, that's big right there.
For real, because we're out of town. It's just us. We're our fans. And just to be able to look over and just see them going crazy over the littlest thing, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
There's nobody but us.
This is a
movie, right?
This is hard though.
It made the place seem more like home.
Crazy how it all feels to
I like about that song right there. You like that song right there?
Yes, I mean I ain't never heard it before, but I can feel it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that song is alright.
You feel like you can battle.
Nah, man, who edited this, man? This is hard. Whoever edited this, they
Look
need
at the crowd.
Yeah.
They shut
I mean,
take your basketball.
That shows you our brother and our bond.
It was definitely a long stretch. They stayed together.
that was hard.
That's tough. It's wholesome.
82 to 85.
The extra push of light.
Those who just can't get enough.
That's hard. Nah, that's hard though.
Yeah, damn, that's.
It's always harder though. At the end, like going to another, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. OTE documentary episode 3, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Hold on. I'm ready for this. Talk to me.
Rivalry week.
Rivalry.
We're back from North Carolina. We got rivalry week coming up, you know what I'm saying? That we're gonna be competing against each other.
Oh yeah, we have played each other.
Oh yeah.
There definitely is a lot of extra intensity.
Get more connected.
Yeah, I want to see behind the scenes for this. I ain't gonna lie. How they like.
They're not playing like us, but we doing some bullshit. Everybody wants to prove that they're the best team.
Yeah.
Team overtime, that's a team that you would want some young kids to really sit and watch how they play and learn the game.
Oh my God! Beautiful move!
Oh, that was me! Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
Team Elite, I have a lot of good players, but they really don't play much defense. We're not even worried about that game. That's an easy dub for us. I just want to play TJ's team.
Coach Fanning's team, one thing I know about them, they're going to play hard.
Oh my God, bro.
Defense that we all put our hats on.
Big time play by Max.
I feel like my team's going to come out on top.
Everybody probably think their team is better though.
Team A and Team B plays against each other for 20 minutes, 2-minute halves.
Who you had in this?
I forgot.
I wanted overtime.
I think I wanted Jay-Z on the team. And yeah.
Team overtime.
Right? Plays back to back, and then one team is waiting to come on.
It's uncomfortable now, but nobody's talking.
I wanted to go against everybody.
I call my dad right now. He's gonna say you can't go. Should I get my phone?
Oh, he don't go.
You gonna go for real?
Yeah, couldn't. Let's get into it.
Back in the A, back in the overtime arena. And then 5, ain't it?
What they playing?
Playing 2K.
Really just play video games and watch YouTube. I really want to see how y'all flip.
That's what I do.
It could be interesting.
Play video games and watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Me too.
Come to that, you know a French girl. Come to my room. For what? I got a French girl that wants to meet you. Nathan liked the message.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's a surprise!
Looking for fresh girls is crazy.
Compton twins, oh man, they're different.
They like OTE found like 2 sets of twins.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
Very aggressive, dunks the hell out the ball.
Good. I appreciate there's some comments.
Oh, comments.
Yeah.
Thompson. Sorry, in my opinion, he can shoot better, but he's a great shot blocker. I was an unknown recruit the summer going into my junior year. We played at this camp in Kansas. That's when we started blowing up. At the end of it, I was a 5-star recruit on 2 websites. College coaches are calling.
Seeing them play, I love their game. They're dogs, man.
They have great size.
Yeah, he do always get a lot of blocks.
This is crazy, man. It's something I've never seen before.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he do get a lot of blocks.
I've never seen 2 twins that are just in sync.
Damn. I mean, they're very quiet off the court. On the court, you know, they love to talk trash.
But that gotta be weird, bro.
What?
The Bewley twins and the Thompson twins talking to each other.
Yeah,
that might be weird, like.
I always wanted a twin though. You got a twin though.
Yeah, my twin sister. But it's not like I don't know how it is to have like an identical twin.
I like to beat everybody.
I got paperwork for y'all.
Paperwork? What you mean?
It's a warning. I saw on 1106 it was reported that you were involved in a verbal altercation with another athlete.
What?
Then I said it's John papers, don't send me papers. That's how I feel.
Like I saw them play together, and I was like, it's not fair.
Yeah. Nah, I wish I had a twin though. Right.
No.
They playing 2K, I beat them in 2K though.
I believe that.
About to play each other.
I bet you be having everybody asking you to play 2K. Like they say. I bet you be having everybody saying they're gonna drop you up in 2K.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the face-off? Me, of course.
Sar's going off. He had back-to-back 30-point games.
Back-to-back 30-point games is tough.
Playing that great so far. Opening weekend against Dr. Phillips, I think I had a double-double. I don't know, I didn't even have a double. I had 8 points.
Oh no.
I'm ready to be on his team, but I can't, so I gotta go kill him.
The last time we played each other was 3rd grade, and he beat me, so I'm looking to even the score.
Third grade?
Cause they been on the same team for the longest, so.
I'm still like looking at him as my teammate.
And what I said, don't lose. God has a plan for me. I take back what I said.
I'm gonna win. I can't lose to him.
Probably a constant competition though.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Bills are guarding that dude. At the same time, basketball is basketball. I just want to get the win. I want him to be great too. But at the same time, I'm not trying to lose. It's gonna be a fun game.
I've been chilling in the back.
I don't know what's the ultimate overtime lineup. Like combine the 3 teams, who would be the starting 5?
Yeah.
Cause everybody's so good.
Who you got? Who you got? For starting 5?
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's super hard.
Damn, that is hard.
It's super hard right there.
Team Overtime has John Montero, Jay Gort. They're a great team all around.
Really haven't played anywhere near our best yet. Today, the difference is that everybody gonna play hard. You know each other. There's rivalry. Is y'all gonna be talking?
They all know how each other play.
It's gonna be a tough game.
I hate him.
Yep, cause they the best, so they playing each other, which is the best.
Yeah.
So time to bring your best because the best is needed.
That's gonna be tough.
So one of these teams here today, Team Overtime or Team Elite, will be picking up their
This
first
one
loss.
Backcourt, me and John is unstoppable. We need to pick it up, do better.
Good shot, Dom. Good shot, Dom.
I just seen some crazy posters at these games.
We'll beat their ass.
I want a big head poster of myself.
Yeah, just see how it looks.
Yeah.
Points in transition, hitting open shots. Feel like it's hard stopping them when they're getting stops and hitting shots.
Play hard.
Who your favorite player though?
I'm rocking with Jay Gort.
How you gonna react to it?
How about you? Who's your favorite?
Oh, here we go. Dominic Barlow, the ex-wide receiver, unable to catch that one all the way.
Damn.
It's between Bryce and Jay Gort.
Yeah.
We just didn't live up to the standards. And
Probably because I talked to him the most though.
Yeah.
Probably biased, but.
Let's get it nice and physical out there. Yeah. This is what you call basketball.
You know, Jalen, he took an elbow.
Right on the court. Oh, man.
We have somebody's lip bleeding right now.
Gotta get his lip moisturized ASAP. Can't have that dry.
It's not basketball. It's about human development.
Listen, oh my lord, good. Oh,
Don't yo, you see how he gripped
he covered it.
like a vulture, bro.
All we can do is just play hard, play as a team.
Quavo in the building, Huncho. This was fire. He came to the booth and everything.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I missed it.
Going against each other for the first time since the 3rd grade.
I just wanted to see like who was gonna come out on top.
No roof on my top and my babe see through.
So did this go on their record?
What?
The loss.
I don't think so. Did it? Oh yeah, it did go on. I think it did go on there. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody had to take a, like somebody losing tonight. Like that's crazy, bro.
That's hard.
I saw him just go bust him. Go beat him up, man.
Hey.
Tear each other's heads off.
Big flex, my swole up. Bro, I'm fucking glowed up. Double text on my phone.
Imagine jumping on your twin brother. You know how mad I'd be? If my twin brother dunked on me in front of like everybody,
I'll be upset.
He'll probably be an L man's, an L brother.
We're not there, like all the way at our potential.
Big 3. Team Elite is down big again.
Run it again, run it again.
24-10 in the first quarter is crazy.
Bro, what the is going on?
It was not a back and forth game. We were blowing them out from the start.
Oh my God!
That was a nice play right there.
Why not?
It's the game time, not the time to learn to play.
Well, with 5 seconds left to go in the game, Team OTE takes the big.
Damn.
41-30. That ain't bad. I mean,
loss is a loss.
Team lead is 4-2. We lost to both teams by
Damn.
10 plus.
Adversity is good. Adversity is good. Adversity is good. We would not be champions unless you face a lot of adversity. So embrace it, learn from it.
oh, they also both teams?
But all these coaches be having like good quotes.
Yeah, I be having good quotes sometimes.
Let me hear one.
Everything lost can be found again except for time wasted. That's Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates said that one time. It's fast though, right?
Yeah, man.
Everything lost can be found again except time wasted.
Peer pressure on the most dangerous.
Peer pressure most dangerous.
I like that one personally right there.
Peer pressure is the most dangerous.
I made fun of him. He lost by 20, but I'm still like looking at him as my teammate, no matter what. Like, if he were to get in a fight at practice, I would probably defend him over my own teammate.
He can't even defend himself.
And I'm looking forward to the next matchup.
It's tough. I'm competitive anyway, so I just don't like losing in general. So
yeah, bro.
Losing to my brother, my friends, they ain't never sit right with me right there.
OTE documentary, episode 4. Let's get into it, man. I'm ready. Yes, sir.
Blood on the court.
Let's get it nice and physical out there.
Oh, he had to get stitches?
Damn.
It all started to fall apart.
This is a man-sized ass whoop.
They get in the paint more than we do, so that's why they're kicking our ass. Take better shots by attacking these motherfuckers.
Team Elite is down big again.
Team Elite is down big again.
That's crazy. Struggled a little bit to start this game.
Gotta be a little frustrating. Right.
I can move my mouth without it like hurting.
Damn. That'd be like the worst pain, like.
I hate having scars and stuff.
Yeah, like.
Struggles.
I'm just trying to find this barbershop. I need that fresh cut. I'm just looking for that red, white, and blue thing that be spitting.
Facts.
I've had a lot of up and downs this season.
Okay, he had little stitches on his mouth.
I can't just be like this. All this happened, I gotta get out here to the freezer. I gotta play just like this.
I just have a lot of stuff to work on in a lot of different areas.
Sad beat, but.
All body language with you, Jeff. All body language. That's one.
Being surrounded by so many good players, you know, I'm just trying to find my place right now.
Have you ever went out and got a haircut in Atlanta?
No.
Like, I haven't went to a barbershop yet.
Nah. I went out one time and then I got to been there.
So, it says it's right here.
Jalen, there's a lot of learning to do because he's so young. One of the youngest OTE players that committed.
Don't put this in the video.
Anytime you tell him something, he's soaking in.
Every time somebody else say, don't put this in the video, it probably end up being in the video.
From Old Navy.
We try to tell Jalen, first you have to control your mind.
Where is he at?
Do you guys know where Old Navy is?
It's not about scoring, because you can score with the best of them. It's about the other things. Let your energy come from rebound. You know, running the court in 6 seconds.
Come on, Jay! Come on, Jay!
Yeah, I ain't know.
You know, every time you step out on the court, you're a masterpiece.
I ain't never been.
And you creating this masterpiece, and the only way you get to that masterpiece, you chip at it each and every day.
I guess we didn't go this way.
Bro, he trying to find a barbershop the whole time.
I know about the ESPN rankings for real. And my dad was like, you just got ranked #2. That's probably the happiest I've ever been in my life.
It's crazy. #2 is crazy.
First time I heard it, I wasn't on board at all. I never make quick decisions. I have to like know a lot about it. There was a lot of nights when me and my dad were arguing just because I had my personal doubts.
Jalen missed a wide open layup.
It's just about learning how to be a pro.
Did he search up like the nearest barbershop and just went? Or did he like get some recommendations? If he just search up the nearest barbershop, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Nearest barbershop and just go and just
go
like,
is crazy.
Just sit in the chair.
My dad, he just sacrificed so much.
Hopefully he got like a nice recommendation or something.
I feel like I'm playing it for him every day.
Good, basic! Nice, Jalen, basic!
One of the youngest guys on our team, but we expect him to be a leader as well, because we want to elevate him. We don't want
I did that one time in the army.
What?
Went to the nearest barbershop.
Was he good?
No, he gave me a bald head. It's crazy.
I don't know, he ain't telling me. Waiting on Ja.
We definitely want Ja back, man. You know, like we're asking every day when he's gonna be back. People gonna be scared to go in the paint.
That boy shopping.
Coming off Ja's screen, I'm gonna be open.
I remember watching Ja videos on YouTube when he used to play like Flight and Cash.
The next level for me. I feel like I wanted to be treated like a pro.
I can't see.
And have some people around me that could hold me accountable.
Good, Ja. Come on, second play. Mr. Shy, go get it, Ja.
I'm waiting to be cleared right now. I do a lot of rehab, working out, weights. So yeah, I'm just getting my body right and preparing for the time to come.
Yeah, we're waiting on Ja.
That boy like a tank.
Roll, J. Lou.
I wouldn't say I'm taking the role as a coach. I'm just saying I'm being a good teammate. Being a good teammate, your teammates feed off your energy.
I don't know what's his injury though. I've been wanting to see him play for a minute. I got to see Mikey play a few times, but I remember him and Mikey used to be like training together. Like,
My team definitely had to pick up the slack, you know, with the rebounding and playing bigs too.
Back in Atlanta, it's Team Elite versus We Are United Prep.
We just wanted to show everybody what we could do.
Let's stop being good and let's start being great. Let's go.
That we have players that can make plays and dominate the other team.
I remember this game.
I was just feeling I need to prove myself.
Coming off 2 losses in the inter-squad games. Energy and effort. As long as we got that, you know, I don't think we can be beat by any team.
Here we go.
That's a block. And I'm just trying to show you.
He stay getting the block, bro. Matter of fact, he was going off big games.
I feel like we're supposed to stick our foot down the neck.
He on.
Things didn't go as planned in the first half, and we kind of got down.
Get off.
28-20.
You can't get too comfortable. They've been kind of slow this second quarter. You gotta step it up. You gotta bring the energy next half.
Had me, but that pressure.
The team started hitting shots.
Halftime 33-26.
At the time, we didn't know how to come together.
But listen, everybody side talking, blah blah blah. Like, but people.
Oh, they was paying you. We are united.
Yo, what is Team Elite gonna have to do to win this ball game? Listen, when they make a mistake, they gotta get their ass back.
It's the inconsistency of how they need to play. You see splashes of plays of like, that's the team right there. But then you also see, you know, lulls in their effort.
Somebody was going crazy on We Are United. I forgot who it was.
Oh.
I honestly it was a different team.
Oh, I think it was the dude. Yeah, I remember this.
I think that thing was Cannon or something. On my body.
Oh, I think it was number 6. He had the curly hair. He was going crazy.
Nah, he was on that team though. I don't think. I know who you're talking about too. I think he had a purple jersey on. I might be bugging.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Him right there, number 12. Number 12. I know he was. Yeah, number 12 was definitely going crazy. And number 12 definitely was going crazy.
Yeah, that's Cannon, I think.
Oh, Cannon. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, they was. Oh yeah, I remember that.
They was having a good run.
Hey, I remember
the
that.
momentum was on their side.
Yeah,
crazy.
I remember that because they lost, and then the next time overtime team played them, they like did the same thing to them.
But they crying?
How the test is, can you recover for 3 o'clock tomorrow?
Said we knew the next day we had to come back.
Got to take care of every basketball opportunity we get, and every moment we get, we got to own it. And that's the same thing that we.
Well, I never played sports, so like seeing like a team like sad because of a loss, like
you like,
yeah,
you right,
yeah. It's like, why you so sad, right? You lost.
I gave up college. I gave it all up to come to this. I feel like all of it was a risk because I had a lot of offers.
Of course, life is about risk.
Kentucky, Kansas, Baylor, U of H. It was a huge decision. A lot of people.
Kentucky.
And at the end of the day, you can't do it for other people. You got to do it for yourself. And I went with my gut, and I feel like this path would have, you know, helped me get to the league easier and faster.
Your team, you know what I'm saying, a strong comeback. So like, what would that take? What do you think y'all have to get better at? What do y'all have?
That's crazy.
Educating offense, getting back on defense, no transition buckets. You know, we lost, but we were coming out there with a chip on our shoulder.
You're gonna get some rest. You're gonna get some rest. Oh my God,
The next day.
I don't really remember losing 3 games in a row. I always remember getting like some type of get back after 2 games at least. When you're in a situation like that, only way to bounce back is really to, you know, lock in, get to the eye of the storm, and just really remain focused on the goal while you're here. It's just about, you know, putting in that work.
I'd be so mad if I lost 3 times in a row.
I'd be devastated. 3 times in a row is crazy. But I was hearing some these NBA records, bro. Them NBA records, wild, bro. I ain't gonna tell you, bro.
First round is all through this mother.
I can only imagine like the days they had at practice though, losing 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah, they game. Oh yeah, suicides all around the course. Where they gotta practice.
Your OTE, you represent 1% or less than that of the basketball players in America. You gotta respect it. And if you play to the 1%, respect the 1%, you'll stay there. But you also gotta understand that the 99% is chasing you. They can't catch you if you do you. Hold each other accountable for our collective enthusiasm. I can only guarantee you'll win today. You already know.
Oh, this with the curly. I think the curly had
catching up to do. You know, they're the first overtime elite team to take an L. Team Elite versus Word of God. Let's get to it.
Yep, number 4. That, he was going crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Strong, everybody's knocking down shots. We just got energy on.
Oh, okay, baby.
That's a playmaker.
Sorry, great defense.
Ah!
Jalen Lewis found his rhythm and he was hitting shots, and that's what we needed.
I was beside him, I think.
Were you on the sideline? Or were you on the,
I was on the, court side.
Yeah, court side.
Jay Lewis feeling it. That's on top.
Like,
Yes, sir. Offense turns to offense. Jay Lewis feeling it.
Tell me you're a twin. Tell me you're a twin.
Coming out against Word to God, we knew we had something to prove.
That's a beautiful flow.
they were going crazy.
48-33,000.
Coach O had a talk with us. You know, he said, we're doing great, just don't fall in love with it. Don't fall in love with it. I got 2 more quarters.
Facts, though. Complacency.
Yeah.
Bryson Warren with a nice pull-up.
Matt Beasley. There's Ryan.
Keep doing y'all thing.
I'm expecting we're all gonna hustle.
4th quarter, only up 5. Good ball movement, though, Spurs. They had to win this one. They literally had to win this. They had to win this one right here.
Damn.
That's what we stuck by.
If you are part of the 1% and you take care of your business, the chaser can never catch you. All right? Love you. Enjoy your time off.
Yeah. All right, coach. Yeah.
Nah, I was locked in. I ain't gonna care.
Together as a unit. We haven't done that before, and we did it today. So.
Is this what they was going for Thanksgiving?
Together like that, it might be unstoppable. So
I think so.
The
holidays.
Stack on days.
The future of basketball is
Yeah, that's a
man.
nice billboard. I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice billboard right there.
Fire billboard.
Fire billboard. Damn, man.
Called him.
Come on, y'all just be sneaking up on me.
Man, that was episode what, 4?
Yeah, 4 of them things. Talk to me.
I'm hooked. Like, you know.
Nah, yeah, I'm hooked. I'm in it right now, and it's giving me like Netflix vibes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hulu too. Well,
HBO Max too.
Disney Plus. You ready for this one?
Stars.
Stars.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for the next one though. I can't wait to see the next one. Let's see the next one. I can't wait.